Okay, for question number 4, what you really need to be able to do is this is taking a pie chart, which is 100%, and then being able to estimate various percentages. So the best way I found is to actually have a few examples to go off of. So if we take one circle, one pie chart, if we divide it in half, we're going to have 50% and 50%. We take another one for examination purposes. We divide it in half, and then we divide that in half, so we're going to have a fourth, or 25%. We get that. The other one we're going to need is something that's been divided into thirds. So come about here. We'll divide this. The thirds are a little bit harder to do, so that's why I did it last. So these should all be equally, so that's estimating about right. What we can do here as well is then on the fourth, if we were to divide a fourth in half, we get eighths. And if we divide thirds in halves, we'll get 1/6. So we'll kind of label each of these. This is 50% or 1/2. This one here is 25% or 1/4. Over here we have 33%, actually 33.33, but we'll just round it off to 33% or 1/3. And then we've got this little pie here, which is 1/8. 1/8, which is going to be half of the 25%, so that's going to be about 12.5%. And this over here is going to be 1/6, which is half of the 33 is 16.5%. It's actually 16.666%, but just for estimation purposes. Okay, so now we can come back and answer this question. Which department accounts for approximately 1/4 of the annual budget? So we're looking for a pie that's kind of like pie slice, that's about 1/4. I'm going to go with sales is about as close as I can figure. You know, that looks like if I came and divided this into fourths, yeah, that's going to be 1/4. Okay, so we'll go with sales. Approximately what percentage of the annual budget is used for marketing and sales? So let's go with this color. So marketing and sales are being put together. That's this part. This looks like maybe about 10, so I'm going to go that this would be a 40%. It's more than 25, so 30 would be about there. It's got to be about 40. Okay. This one, we'll go on to the next one. It tells us if 8% of the annual budget is used for media, so this is 8%, so if this is 8, I had estimated about 10, I'm going to be okay. So sometimes on a test, if you move forward, it helps you answer the question before. So if that's 8%, then it wants to know how much is used for support. Well, support looks like about twice as big, so I'm going to say that's going to be 16, twice 8. Okay, so we'll fill in our answers and see how we did at the end. So we'll put in the 16, put in sales, and we'll type in 40 right here, and we'll go on to the next question.